What is up, boys? I am so sorry for the delay. I'm having some serious trouble with my computer today, so I'm sorry about that. This stream was supposed to start at 1. It is now almost 2:30, so anyone that was waiting around for this to start, my sincere apologies, and the stream has now started. What is up? You were listening to just my 2 cents. It is 2:19 on the Eastern Seaboard. I hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my voice down a little bit. But what's up, boys? I see y'all in the chat. I'm really sorry, man. I was supposed to start this at 1. Jackie boy. Let's fucking go. What's up, Nick? What's going on, man? My favorite Western. I'll cash it again. Yeah. What's up, Lobby? Mami, ¿dónde está papi? Jesus Cristo. What's up, Moise? Big Moise. Well, we international for real in this one. And Lobby. International and Lobby. What's up, though, man? How are y'all doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's get this thing started. Without further ado, I'm extremely tardy. Punctuality has never been my strong suit, but this is just ridiculous. So I'm sorry about that. As you can see, we're going to be recapping UFC Vegas 82. Took place this Saturday in the Apex Center. So we're going to talk about what happened. I'm going to give you my reactions to what happened in week 3 of ARC's Mecca after the recap. And then we're going to preview UFC Austin, which is going to take place not this weekend, but next weekend. So that is what the show will consist of. I am going to have a cat toke and drink a little bit more cold brew. Do a little shooting of the shit, and then we'll start this thing properly. You made the train great in the morning. Cutting a little close there, buddy. I'm glad you made the train, though. What's up, Jack? God, dude, I would have missed anything that I was supposed to be on time for. I would have missed it. Train, plane, automobile. Automobile? Anything, dude. I would have missed it. What I have not been missing out on, though, is casual tokes of soft serve sherb. So cheers. And let's talk about UFC Vegas 82. That's the first thing on the menu. So let's get this appetizer rolling, shall we? UFC Vegas 82. What'd you think, boys? Quite a few finishes. Motherfuckers were getting strangled, dude. It was a night of strangulation and blood chokes and blood supplies getting cut off, blood and oxygen supplies getting cut off to the brain, blood oxygen. Oh, not just sherb. Soft serve sherb. It's like gelato 41 and two other things. I can't remember, but it's good. It's like a super hybrid. It's like 3 hybrids in one. The product of baby fucking. Grape cookies, that's sick. Apple cider. Nice. Nice, dude. I can't see. Is that picturesque scenery? Nice. Yeah, there'll be peace when you are done. Well, let's talk about it, boys. Yeah, UFC Vegas 82. Lot of submission finishes. Lot of win via submission. So we're going to go in order, as I am one to do, fight by fight. I'm going to talk about what happened, tell you what I thought about the fights. Yeah. Great. Like I said, sorry, I'm trying not to be too loud. The old lady's in the meeting. It's, no offense, way more important than what I'm doing. Psych, dude, I'll be fucking loud if I want to. Bitch, I'll fucking raise my voice. No, I'm just kidding. I won't. Okay, so before I start this recap here, there's your disclaimer. This is just for fun. It's just for grin, Sammy. It's not gambling or financial advice. If you decide to tell anything that I put out, you're doing so at your own risk. Bet responsibly. There's a number to call if you can't. Now, we're going to go fight by fight. Boys, I've said this so many times, and I'll continue to just be a cautionary tale for this. Do not switch your picks unless you feel strongly convicted about switching, unless it wasn't a confident pick to begin with. Because I was on Estevam all week for the reason that he won this fight, and I switched it to Charles Johnson on Friday. God damn it. He was close to winning. He missed weight. Estevam is definitely a fade in the future. He's a can crusher, and he barely got past Charles Johnson. So it's like, dude, you ain't getting too much further. If that, and I understand. Yes, he'll probably be better prepared for the next one. Whatever. That dude is going to get exposed very, very quickly. But I should have stuck with him for the stylistic matchup. Like, styles make fights is a corny ass cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason, because that was Estevam all day because of the grappling, because he's a rat. And I watched the tape and I saw that. And so I was like, oh, dude, I think Estevam's the side. And then I just got pussy about it at the last minute. Like, yeah, but he could maybe Johnson know the experience. And I just switched. I was like, fuck. So yeah, man, don't do that shit. You'll hate yourself less for it when you're wrong. Because there's just some fights you're going to be wrong about. But it's better to be wrong about your first instinct than to get scared, switch your pick, and then be wrong. Have your first instinct have been right and you're just too scared to go with it, too scared to go with your gut. That's the worst feeling. Just being wrong, whatever. All right. So there was a little bit of controversy. Well, I'll say it like this. There was only one fight where there was controversy, but it was quite a bit of it. So I shouldn't say it's a little bit of controversy. There was quite a bit of controversy, but it really, I'm going to tell you what and my banner will really sum up how I feel about it. Because I don't have some crazy like hot take. It's pretty much what I was talking about on Saturday in the Dome. Shout out to the boys in the Dome, the best group chat in the world. Anyone that bet Trey Ogden and Trey Ogden himself, you got fucked by that dude right there on the left, Mike Beltran. He put the fuck to y'all big time. In the moment, I was like, it's got to be frustrating for Ogden backers because, well, I'll say this first. He wasn't out. And that's why y'all got screwed because he wasn't unconscious and he didn't tap. And he wasn't really going unconscious. Like he was completely there. It's not the same as the Lacerda fight because Lacerda's arm went limp. That dude was going unconscious. Mata wasn't. And I'm not saying that Ogden wasn't going to end up finishing the choke, but at the point in time when it got stopped, like it was the same as he was in the same spot as he was like 10 seconds before that. It wasn't like getting tighter and tighter. No, he's about to go out. Like it's getting, it was just the same thing for like 20, 25 seconds. So he wasn't out. So Beltran really fucked you guys because even if he didn't go out, even if it was like that for like, even like 20 more seconds, dude, Ogden is going to win that fight. He's clearly going to win the fight by decision unless Mata pulls off some Hail Mary. In all likelihood, Ogden's winning the decision, right? And like, dude, he could have ended up getting the choke. He probably would have. Like, you never really know, but I'll go ahead and say he was probably going to finish the choke, right? But I don't know, man. It's tough. I will say this, though. Like, Ogden was selling out for that. And there was like several other things he could have done. So it's a little bit like, dude, if the choke is, I mean, in fairness though, he saw Beltran moving in, but then it's kind of like, dude, why didn't you just ground and pound him? Like Mata's pretty chinny and you had him in a horrible position. Why didn't you just tee off on him? He was just so determined to go for the choke. But he did get screwed. And like y'all got screwed too. It ended up getting overturned to a no contest. But he wasn't out. So you have to call it a no contest, dude. I'm sorry. Like, if that's what you're going to do, he wasn't out. He wasn't unconscious and he didn't tap. So Beltran fucked you guys for real. But you have to overturn it, dude. You can't not overturn it. So y'all got hosed. Drop it, ho. I agree. Probably. There's probably a young punter out there that is now out on the street. They can't feed his seed. Just like TK. Living out of their car. They had everything on that Ogden sub. That's life. Say la vie. Smart man. He's a smart man for that, Bobby. So, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It sucks. But that's the long and short of it from my point of view. Like, yes, Ogden was going to win. You got screwed. But when Beltran did that, you have to overturn it because he wasn't unconscious. And that dude, that avatar right there, that is like a millisecond after Ogden lets go of the choke. So he wasn't out or even going out. So yeah, y'all got fucked. It's like if Beltran hadn't done shit, Ogden is either getting the submission probably or clearly getting the decision. But he could have started teeing off on him and got the TKO. But he's a fucking jiu-jitsu nerd. And I hate Ogden's fighting style, so I only feel so sorry for Trey Ogden. I do feel sorry for the people that bet on him, though, because they fucked y'all. Beltran fucked y'all. But it's happened again, but I'm sure that was a tough one. That sucks. Now, I didn't want to make an avatar for this one because I didn't want to risk getting a strike on my channel for softcore pornography. Ailin Perez is a fucking freak, though, dude. She is something else, man. She's a hoe. For show. Like, fucking cowgirl humping Lucy Pudilova and then upside down twerking on the cage with her kid right there in front of the commentary team. Dude. On a handstand for real, dude. Freak a leak. Jesus. She wild, bro. She for the not even for the streets. She for the streets. Like she is something else. Now, like as far as the fight itself, like other than the fucking the straddling and the fight, I mean, it was not terrible to watch, but like not a lot happened as far as like it was just humping. It was literally just fucking humping. She kind of got her ass beat too. Like that, her eye was closed up something bad, dude. She probably broke her orbital, but like that eye was swelling shut. And that's why I didn't bet on it because I would have been sweating so bad. Even if I won, I would have won the bet if I bet on her. But dude, I would have been sweating that shit because it's like that thing was closing up fast. She is something else though. Pretty funny. Like if you're a straight dude, like that was entertaining but ridiculous. I reckon so, dude. I reckon so. I'm not upset at the hustle. I'm not knocking the hustle, but I am gonna like poke fun at it because, god damn. Eat your heart out, Vanessa. Eat your heart out, Demo. You ain't a hoe like Ailin Perez. out there hoeing for real, making a fucking stripper's pole out of the fucking octagon. Unreal. Psh. Lobby. What you smoking on? Damn it. Give me 1 second. This is going to require the poker. I don't want to blow it out because I'll fucking set my trash can on fire. Be backdrafting here while I'm fucking streaming. You check that door for heat? Boom! Backdraft is sick. It's not on my list. It's not on my Cosmic Countdown. Shout out to Aaron the dog. By the way, quick little promo. If you're not doing anything on Wednesday, stop back by on this channel. It will probably be 4 o'clock, but I got to get with Aaron the dog to be certain. But it's looking like Wednesday this week, boys. Thanksgiving, Turkey Day's Thursday, but the Cosmic Countdown will likely be this Wednesday. So if you like talking movies, come back through here. And yes, shout out to Aaron the dog. So, what was I saying before that? OG Kush. Dude, OG Kush is my all-time favorite strain. It is the backbone. It is the foundation for so many good hybrid strains. It is the ultimate foundational parent hybrid strain to me. If you're building or cultivating or propagating shit off OG Kush, you're usually going to come up. You're usually going to fucking yield something good. But yeah, that's tight. OG Kush live rosin or live resin or fucking super mutant alien THC, some kind of whatever stratification, oxification, whatever the fuck process you use. I forget that shit, but yeah, I'm sure it's good. Soft. Yeah. Island Perez is a freak. And yeah, it wasn't like, I wasn't mad watching it. I was just kind of like laughing to myself. And yeah, easy on the eyes, fucking ridiculous. Like, pretty funny. That was a funny fight. She's like baby Huey grounding, pounding her, and like cowgirl humping her. Jesus Christ. Quality hoe. A hoe that's proud of her work. Ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. Ain't nothing wrong with being a hoe. No. I'm sure it is. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. All right. Let's get to this next fight. I'm really excited to talk about this next fight, dude. This next fight was fucking sick. Yeah, dude. Now, I was not the only person that was on this underdog, but I'm so glad that I sacked up and put a little something on this and made this an official bet because this felt so good. God, I love cashing these kind of bets, dude. Ain't nothing better than a fucking early knockout and just cash it just like that. Just like, oh, no, like you don't have to wait for the scorecards. You know, oh, is he gonna lock this submission in? It's just no, this motherfucker is out cold. The ref is scared for the man's life. That's how quick he's jumping in, like just like, oh, cash it right the fuck there. I love that shit, dude. This felt so good. like him being the underdog was fine on paper, but like that big of an underdog was just fucking ridiculous, dude. Jekka, sorry, chin checks, Lucas Alexander. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I don't like the way that looks. I don't like that emoji hanging off like that. Yep. Keep your fucking eyes on your opponent, dude. Don't turn your back to your opponent if you can help it. Well, Lucas Alexander, excuse me, Jekka stuffed that takedown, and he just turned his back. And what Jekka did, every fighter or anyone that's thinking about being a fighter should watch that fight and take notice. That is a textbook example of being opportunistic and pouncing on any and every opportunity that's afforded to you. Because that's exactly what happened. Alexander turned his back while they were standing, and Jekka closed the distance in a fucking New York minute. He was on him like stink on shit. He clipped him with a right hand, and then he followed up with this. And Buddy was out, dude. Like, he knocked him out. I got a better one. He fucking knocked him out cold, dude. Alexander in that realm, his eyes are open and he is staring off into that fucking shadow realm. He just got off the train, the fucking bullet train. That was so fucking awesome. It felt so fucking good to cash that bet. Just ridiculous that he was that much of an. I'm not saying him being the underdog was crazy. That much of an underdog is disrespectful, though. And it felt good to cash that one, dude. Jekka. Hey, fucking A. Can't ask for much more than that, can you? Knockout under 2 minutes. Let's fucking go. I'm just gonna fucking marinate on that one. Y'all marinate on that fucking hit right quick. Love weed. Don't have too much to say about this one. Mick Parkin, just a little bit better of a fighter. He's got a chin too, man. Kyle Machado clipped him with a couple shots and he just ate him. He's just a big galoot. He's got a chin. He's pretty well rounded. If he would just straighten out his fucking right hand, he throws that right hand as crooked as a fucking question mark. It is at the crazy. It's like, Mick, just throw the fucking thing straight. He would have hit him every single fucking time. But he throws this like crazy, like looping hook right hand. It's like, dude, just throw a right cross. It's that really is one of the most frustrating things to watch. When there was another fight recently that made me think of that. I feel like it was a main event too, where it's like, dude, if you just throw that thing straight, you're gonna land it. But it's like this weird, fucked up MMA like right hand. It's like, dude, just throw the motherfucker down the pipe. If he'd have done that, he would knock that dude out. But Parkin was just a better fighter, pretty well rounded for a big lummox like that. So Machado like gave a pretty good account of himself though. I can't hate on the dude. Like, was this was a short notice replacement, right? Am I imagining that? I could be imagining that, but even if I'm not, like Machado gave a pretty good account of himself for his debut. Um, so I'm interested to see who they give him next. Like, I think he'll probably be able to beat some of the low level dudes or like guys making their debut. But I think Parkin, like I said, I like to see him straighten out that right hand, but I think for the most part, he's pretty good. And, you know, I think he can have some success against some of the lower level heavyweights. And who knows, man? Maybe he puts a little resume together and gets a shot against a ranked opponent. It's a pretty shallow division, so it won't surprise me if he strings a couple wins together and ends up like a top 15 heavyweight. Outside of the top 10, you're kind of, I'd say from rank number 11 to about 25, you're not getting a whole lot of like variance. Like, those guys are going to be on sort of a kind of a similar level. Anyways, yeah, that's about all I have to say about that one. Now, this was a mistake for me to not make a sweet avatar of this, but with the avatars, I like it to be either fights that I'm wrong about, like Eat a Little Bit of Crow, or the ones that I want to brag about. So I didn't have any money on this. I picked Duncan. So anyone that was Jackie Boy, there you go, brother. I have spoken. The Christian Leroy Duncan whisper successfully again. I actually nailed this one on Tapology. This was one of my perfect picks and helped me have a good night in the Mecca. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. I'm gonna get to the Mecca when like immediately after this recap. But yeah, I had it perfect on Tapology. Wishing I had bet it. I did. I was kind of it wasn't. I think I'd said a head kick on Friday. Had a feeling that he might hit him with something crazy. It actually ended up being an elbow combo, like a fucking left-right elbow. That's kind of a nasty little MMA combo, dude. That was kind of reminded me of Nate Marquardt and Tyron Woodley. It was Marquardt Woodley-esque. Shout out to Strikeforce. But what a knockout! What a debut! I'll always remember that fight. Morrow went crazy when Marquardt knocked Woodley out. But yeah, that was a nasty combo by Duncan. Tallulah, what did I say, dude? He's showing up for a paycheck, but he is a tough guy and he hasn't been knocked out that many times. So yeah, Duncan, when he gets it going and he's the one, like, he's a pretty good hammer. You saw what happened when he starts to get nailed a little bit. So I'm still like, think that he has, I don't know, man. I have some questions that I still like to be answered about Duncan. He's a good fighter. He's really good offensively, and he's a good hammer. But I have more question marks as the level of competition increases for him. Sorry, man. I'm really fucking stuffy today. I think it's a weather change. Well, it's the fucking weather going back and forth, dude. It's like it's warm one day, cold the next. Driving my fucking sinuses nuts. But yeah, Duncan gets it done. Pretty sweet knockout. Elbow combination against the cage. Duncan finishes Tallulah in the jobber. So there you go. Interested to see who they give him next, though. Jack, if you hear this back, let me know who you think Duncan should fight next. But yeah, man, next fight, Jose Johnson chokes Chad Anheliger at the 11th hour. 11th hour and 59th minute. I think there was like 10 seconds left. But I got to eat crow here. I picked Anheliger. I try to get cute with it. This is probably the biggest piece of crow I had to eat. I thought this was going to be a real sneaky pick. I picked Anheliger. Fuck me. But yeah, shout out to Jose Johnson. I still have some questions about him, but I do like that he went for the finish that late. And dude, there was like 10 or 11 seconds left. So shout out to him. This crow's for Jose Johnson. And credit to him for still going after the finish that late into the fight. A lot of dudes don't do that. A lot of dudes, they got the win, they just coast. Oh, Tallulah is a jobber for sure, dude. Like, he is the textbook definition. The dude just shows up. He shows up. He flashes his shit. And then he's like, that's what I got. Is it good enough? Oh, it's not. All right. Is it good enough? All right, cool. And he just does it every time. That's a jobber. But yeah, man, nasty rear naked choke for Jose Johnson. I think that's like the time Anheliger has been choked, but it has been a while. He got choked like 3 times in a row early in his career. He's an older dude, and he's pretty small. He should probably be a flyweight, but in fact, I'd like to see that from Anheliger. I like to see him drop to flyweight. I don't know if it's a thing where he doesn't like perform well at 125, but it is kind of late in the game for it. So I don't know. I don't know what they do with him, but Johnson, I'm still kind of like, I don't know, man. Against a dude that's a little bit bigger than Chad, and he's pretty small for a bantamweight. I just don't know how he would do. Not saying he would get whooped or anything, but he got fucking obliterated by Damon Blackshear. And Blackshear, you know, he's a good fighter, but he's not a world beater either. He's been beaten a few times himself. So I don't know, man. I just don't know what I got still with Johnson. Yeah, it's not a bad strategy in a world, you know. All right, but move on to the next fight. Sorry, man. My computer's moving super duper slow. I hate the way that fucking emoji hangs off, man. This one got spicy, dude. They were talking some shit to each other, man. More like fucking Jonathan Pierce was talking shit to him. I don't know what it is, but or what it was. I don't know. Dude, Jonathan Pierce is a fucking whiner. I'm just going to say that. He is a fucking piss pants. He was bitching about every little fucking thing in that fight. And then he tried to, like, and I thought this was really corny because it's like you're trying to be a tough guy, but you're being a fucking grappling nerd at the same time. Because he was like, something. And it's like, yeah, that's true, but he did. And then he fucking choked your dumb ass. So it's like you're trying to be a tough guy, and it's like it's not like you're fucking pounding him out either. You're just holding him. Like Jonathan Pierce is a rat, dude. He's a fucking grappling rat. He can't really strike worth a fuck. And that was very satisfying. God damn, that emoji's still hanging off or whatever. I don't give a fuck. That was pretty satisfying, dude. I bet Brito. Shout out to my dude Bro Picks. I know Justin was on Brito too. Let's fucking go, man. That one felt good. Dude, Brito, I mean, he snatched up that neck. he didn't even get completely back to his feet, but like he started to get back to his feet and then committed to the choke. Like that was crazy how I love that transition from like getting up off his feet to all of a sudden, boom, there's the choke. So yeah, man, that's definitely someone posted it on Twitter, but it's very fitting. And this is a perfect example of when keeping it real goes wrong. Where you were winning that little, you know, crotch sniffing battle, and it backfired big time. Just wasted energy. Wasting energy talking shit when you could be either ground and pounding him or looking for a submission. And then you got your ass choked anyway. So, yep, karma's a bitch. Karma is for real. But yeah, cash it. Cash it, Lobby. When Jekka knocked Alexander out, that was a winning night for me automatically. But this was just a nice little cherry. So, yeah, your boy was good after this. That made for a winning night. And I like that, man. I like that shit. When you can you've already won. It's not even the main card yet. And you can just kick back and watch the rest of the fights. Well, not completely, but you're hoping the rest of the bets hit, but it's nice when you already have made your back and the rest of your bets that you've made are just free rolls. That's always fun. Damn right. Cash it, Bobo. So I got to eat some more crow here, dude. And oh my God, I was this lobby, dude. I was this fucking close to betting on Uros Medic. And I'm so glad I didn't. Hold on. I got a pretty cold ass photo, dude. You want to see some cold ass shit? Feast your eyes, lobby. Look at that fucking neck crank. Great. Miktabek Orolbai cranks the living Christ out of Uros Medic's neck. Lord have mercy. That is a fucking uncomfortable looking position. It's crazy looking, dude. So yeah, I gotta eat crow. I was wrong. He's another guy though, where it's like I picked Uros because I'd seen Orolbai in some fights, and when he strikes, he doesn't move his head, and I thought Medic would clip him and knock him out. He did hit him. He clipped him now, but the guy is just one of those Central Asian, just like tensile strength genetics, like hill tribesman, where he just like the grappling is in the DNA, the tensile strength is in the DNA, and it's just, yeah. If you don't, and if the takedown defense isn't there, then you're just fucked. And that's what happened here. Like Medic couldn't defend the takedowns on a consistent basis, and Orolbai got to him, but pretty impressive for a debut. Like I'm not going to shit on Orolbai because I was wrong. Like Medic has what, 3 or 4 or 5 UFC fights. So, and he's not a fucking total bum either. Like I'm not going to call Medic a world beater, but dude, I'll tell you what, people were all over Matthew Simmelsberger's nutsack, and Medic fucked him up. So I'm not going to turn around and be like, dude, Medic is a bum. He fought in Alaska FC. He's fucking jobber. Like, nah, man, that's a decent win in a debut. So yeah, I'm not like, yeah, it was frustrating because I picked Medic, but I was just wrong, man. Like credit to Orolbai for weathering the storm and coming back and finishing a guy that's got a few UFC fights under his belt and got some decent wins wins too. So yeah, not a bad debut. What a debut! You're fucking weak, dude. I'm gonna put you in a neck crank. I'm gonna tap you in the neck crank. Won't fucking get. Will grip your ass and just crank your fucking neck right off your skull, Lobby. Skull right off your neck. That's what I meant to say. Similar to body shot. That's not weak, though. You know that's not weak. You know a good fucking liver shot will put anyone down. Like a good one. Like a good, you drop your weight and dig that fucking left hook right at, man, come on now. I don't care for that comparison. I get what you're trying to say. Neither one of them are weak, though. I think you're just trying to wind me up because you're a fucking Lobby CDQ, but whatever. Whatever, Lobby. What up, homie? Not on a consistent basis. Not with a dude like that. Not with that fucking, not with that Central Asian handcuffing, like wrist control, weight carrying, like fucking leg lacing, like nah, man, you get fucked up. I know what you're trying to do right now, and I don't like it. So why don't you just shut your trap, Lobby, before I put my foot in it? No, I'm just playing. No, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to sneak diss Tank Davis, and I'm not going to stand for it. And I'm just gonna move right. Yep. No, you're not going out, but you also might get one of your vertebrae on your neck fractured. Like if he kept cranking it and kept cranking it and kept cranking it, like you probably can do some damage, man. So no, it's not one that makes you go unconscious, but that don't look fun. Look at that grip, dude. Look at his grip and look at the way the shoulder pressure is going forward. So he's pulling his neck forward into that grip and then cranking his neck back the other way. That looks so painful. Oh, if you were standing right here, I'd put you in that. Bsh. Bsh. Hey, please. Tank Davis will take Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney and bonk their fucking heads together. He will whoop both those little fucking dorks in the same night, dude. 2 KOs in one night. Shakur's stock just went through the floor. It just plummeted, dude. But I like that because now Devin Haney, there's no buffer for like bullshit like I'm gonna fight Shakur, not fight Shakur. Now you don't have to worry about that. Running out of places to hide. Anyways, yeah, Magoat's not fun. Scroats Magoat's not fun. All right. Oh, dude, he'll scamper away like the little fucking gap tooth rat he is. Dude, Tank will fuck both of those dudes up. Neither one of those fucking goofballs want to smoke with Tank Davis. And that is my fucking word. Anyways, dude. Man, like I said, I wish I ain't paying for that goddamn StreamYard premium now. That's what I would have to do to have enough avatars to have made an avatar for this fight. I mean, it was pretty good spinning hook kick. And I like, dude, that is the perfect time to throw a kick like that. Spinning hook kicks, like those kind of kicks, dude, do not throw those in the beginning of a fight or a spar or anything like that. When your opponent's fresh and still really quick, like you are just asking to get countered or thrown or like there's just example after example of fighters throwing that kick too early in a fight. You throw that kick like if you've got either when you've got dude, granted my hook kick is not the best, but I only ever threw that when I was either like light sparring or sparring someone that I knew like I could land it on. Anyone where I was like nervous or like, fuck, dude, I really have to take this seriously, or like where I was like, oh, this is like a fight, dude. Like I never even thought about throwing that. So Amanda throwing it at the end of the fight when she knows Pinheiro, when she's already kind of broken Pinheiro, that is money in the bank, dude. That was a great choice. She saw Pinheiro just like circling off. Yeah, good shit from Hebus. Dude, her face looked crazy though. She looked like the Fly. Shout out to my dude Aaron. Dude, she had bumps on her face that was like the knuckle marks of Pinheiro's glove. It was crazy looking. It was on both eyes, dude. She was fucked up. So dude, you look on Hebus's record and it's like win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. And she due for another loss, dude. So I'm gonna be fading Amanda Hebus again because she's gonna get a step up from Pinheiro, and her defense is still just not good. And a better striker that isn't like a gas bag like Luana and kind of, just a better fighter. I still think Hebus is like matchup dependent. If she's fighting someone with shitty takedown defense and bad sub defense, she's probably going to win. If she's fighting someone with good takedown defense and good striking, she's going to get pieced up. And she got pieced up in that fight, dude. Like that's what's crazy. Like she ended up winning that fight, but her face was a fucking mess. Imagine a better striker, a heavier handed, better striker than Pinheiro. So like moving forward, yeah, I still feel like I'll fade Hebus, but yeah, great win. And, great to come back after kind of getting tuned early in the fight. So good for her. What up, boy? What are you doing? What you know good? Shout out to my dude, the General. We are on fire. Yes, indeed. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Shout out to the whole Texas. Texas in here strong. From the west to the east of Tejas. Hebus and Perez, easy money. Fatter ass theory parlay. Cha-ching. Laughing all the way to the bank. Yeah. Yeah, I still worry about her early versus a good striker. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. You showed up at the right time, brother. We're definitely gonna get to some mecha talk here in a minute. Yeah, like offensively, she's a decent striker. Got a decent right hand, got a good high kick, got good kicks, works at a decent clip. But yeah, that is a perfect description. Does not have a very good chin, and against a good striker, she's kind of looks crazy. Agreed. Yep, she does. It's not even really an opinion. Like she does. Don't have a lot to say about this. I think I have Peyton Talbot by decision, so shout out to him for finishing the fight. He's someone again where it's like whooping a jabroni like Nick Aguirre is not telling me much, dude. And you can say that the line was wide, maybe a little bit, but did he not fucking cover it? Did he not fucking cover that line? So I don't know, man. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. You'll be able to see with the next one. Like if you'll be able to see if they're slow rolling him or not by his next opponent. What in the fuck? What she talking about? But yeah, I mean, that's all I really got on that one, boys. So this one, I'm gonna sound like the biggest fucking hypocrite now because I went on that little rant about not changing your pick and dude, you gotta go with your first instinct. Like, well, yeah, I switched to Chase Hooper. I switched to Chase Hooper on Tapology, and I thought I was going to end up picking Levitt, but something told me something was just really bothering me about picking Jordan Levitt and betting Jordan Levitt. So full disclosure, I did bet Jordan Levitt, so that one got burned like a kiss ticket, but I did pick Chase Hooper on Tapology. I didn't expect him to finish. I thought it was going to be a Chase Hooper decision. That's what I picked, but yeah, just a little bit meaner, a little bit better of a scrambler, which I did not think would be the case. I thought Levitt's wrestling, and I thought he would be better on top, but Hooper is just like Gumby enough and lanky enough where he has this crazy flexible guard where all of a sudden he's going from being folded up to like behind you and taking your back. And he can just like flow around and like loop his leg around and have a hook in and just kind of like Gumby his arm around. Like it's kind of like fucking Monkey D. Luffy. He kind of just gums his way around. And like he ended up again, sort of not like Burrito because it's a totally like different choke, but I mean in the way that he like set it up before Levitt realized. Before that's what was similar about it. Before both of their opponents realized the choke was in, and then all of a sudden support arms in that's it. So yeah, shout out to Chase Hooper for a sick, nasty rear naked choke, and yeah, didn't work out, but I'm glad I hedged on that. I hedged with the pick, and that's the sort of thing where if you're playing a contest like the Mecca and it's Tapology scoring, that's the kind of thing where it's like, yeah, on paper, Levitt is a good underdog, but sometimes the smart thing to do is just play it safe with some of these. I hate to say it. It's like it always sounds cooler to be like, yeah, you take you just got to fucking, risk it for the biscuit. You hit an underdog and you pick one in the Mecca and you end up doing awesome. But like sometimes it's not as like flashy or like cool, but sometimes it pays to play it safe. And you just pick your spots to take risks. So this is just another example of that. Yeah, I know Noah was on Hooper. So yeah, good shit, Noah. I agree. I totally agree with that. Yep. Noah was on Hooper all week. Yeah, exactly. He's kind of just like happy to be there. Like, oh, I'm just bettering myself and discovering who I am on my mixed martial art or on my MMA journey or martial arts journey or whatever. So it's, yeah, I agree. I'm just happy to be there. All right. So I'm really glad I didn't bet on this one because if I was going to bet, it would have been Morales by KO. I was thinking about that this week, and I'm so glad I didn't. I think that I picked Morales by knockout, so I only got 50 for this one, but I didn't bet it. It's tough to say, man. I'm not gonna shit on Morales for not knocking Jake Matthews out. Matthews is an experienced fighter. He's 28, so he's not really even old. So it's not like the guy's like washed or something. He's like an experienced fighter that's still like you can say Matthews is in his prime. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, he fucking couldn't even knock out Matthews. Yeah, I'm not gonna shit on that. Now, I have some questions about what he's gonna be like against the step up, but he's 24, so you don't really need to like fast track him. If they do, I do have some concerns about his defense and his willingness to like engage in these brawls. It is going to cost him at some point, but he's young enough to where he can shore some of these defensive things up and work on his cardio, continue to work on that. And yeah, but I like that he was able to go 3 rounds, and I like that the first 2 rounds of this fight were awesome. People were shitting on this fight like, oh, it was boring. He's like, yeah, the last round was kind of like they kind of slowed down and were kind of cruising. But the first 2 rounds of this fight were sweet. I just think, Matthews is a decent fighter. And yeah, Morales, he's only 24. So yeah, like, was it the best performance ever? No. I mean, and he could end up getting exposed bad, but I think he's a decent fighter from what I've seen so far. So we'll see what happens with him. I thought so too, man. I thought so too. Because what I thought was going to happen was Morales was going to just slump him. So yeah, I was entertained. The first couple rounds, I was really entertained. It slowed down in the third, but it was on the way to be fight of the night. I don't even really know what fight of the night was, but this was one of the better fights. It was an entertaining striking match for 2 rounds. Third round, yeah, kind of lame, but whatever. Yeah, that's not a bad assessment. That's not bad. For sure. Fight kind of a similar level of competition. One guy a little bit better than the other kind of deal. He's 24, so you don't really, like kind of like another Matthews. Yeah, that's a great comparison to what they could do with him. And if he ends, because he's got power, like dudes that don't have a good chin, he's going to put him down for sure. But he is young too, so he could end up really like improving in some skills and work on some things. And yeah, he could end up being nasty at like age 27 with a bunch of experience. So yeah, kind of interested to see what they give him. I was kind of down on him, but yeah, he's decent. And still speaking of youth and youth winning the day, I think that's just kind of what it is here. Now, hold on, let me get this avatar ready. Shout out to the Brendan Allen backers. Now, I did pick Allen. I said I was going to pick him on Friday. I did. I bet Paul Craig. So that's fine. I mean, that's minimizing your losses. If you ask me, that's not a bad bet. 335 on Paul Craig. But like I said, if Allen was a little bit better, Paul Craig would have beaten him. But I told you, dude, he's that level where it's like, I think Allen is more on that Johnny Walker, Khalil Roundtree, Alonzo Minifield, like good ranked top 10, but like, I don't know where his ceiling is. You know what? I kind of not where I don't know. I think his ceiling might not be as high as some people think. Like some people are going to get crazy after this and be like, "Oh, dude, Allen can win the championship." It's like, probably not, right? When you're getting chinned by Strickland and Chris Curtis, it's like, dude, you're not a bad like none of those dudes are bad fighters. But Like, slow your fucking roll, man. That's what the fucking. That was almost the 5th time Paul Craig had been knocked out. So, like I said, if Allen was a little bit better, Craig would have beaten him. But because he's not, and he falls into that top 15, like, fucking tough guy, big tough guy kind of deal, you know, he beats him. That's who Craig loses to. He's a knucklehead, dude. He's a skilled, talented Bobo. He is incredibly cringy on the mic. So they're talking about saying cum shot, holding a fucking like toddler. It's like, come on, dude. Like, way to fucking Jesus, whatever. But he's just kind of a doofus. But he's a good fighter. He's very talented. Sick jits. Good striking. Again, though, like, what's it going to be like when he hits the top 5? Can he get over that hump? Matter of fact, let's look at that right now. Let's see if I can draw Jackie Boy out of the woodwork. Let's see. Middleweight rankings. Allen will certainly move up, if but a spot or two. UFC rankings. IFG. I'll try to type UFC, IFG. UFC rankings. Middleweight. Yeah, so Allen was top 10. Paul Craig was 13. So I don't know if this is the new rankings, if they've adjusted it yet or not, is what I mean. So looking right ahead, Hermansson, Ratlip, Roman, Costa. I guess those are winnable fights, but Vettori, Cannonier, Whitaker, Dricus, Adesanya, nah, dude, I don't think so. Now, even like Roman and Ratlip are tough matchups. I think he probably beats Hermansson. I think Costa might knock him out, dude. If he tries to be a tough guy with Paulo, I think he'll get chin checked. Vettori would be a good matchup. That would be actually a pretty tasty little stylistic matchup. Cannonier, I don't know. He's a little old, dude. God, he's old. Whitaker, I don't know, man. But Allen is going to face one of those dudes next. Probably Hermansson. Now, look. Hermansson, Ratlip, Roman, Paulo Goat, Sloth, and Cannonier. Sloth, Cannonier, and the Reaper are matchup less right now. None of them have matchups. I repeat, Robert the Reaper, the Crystal King, Sloth, Paulo Goat, the Bull, Ratlip, and the Joker are all open and need a dance partner. And Allen going to fight one of them. Bet your ass on that. So, yeah, like none of those are like incredibly favorable matchups except for Jack Hermansson. I think if they make Hermansson versus Allen, and wait, no, that was Jocko. I always get Hermansson and Jocko switched up. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Jack is like the only dude he beats in that group. Maybe Sloth. I don't know. Maybe Sloth. But I don't think those are like crazy. Oh my God, dude. Oh, we're halfway there. Jackie Boy making fun of BK. I can't do that shit like Ark, but Dude, he is like a fucking poor man's Delize. Jackie Boy. I thought so. I thought that might draw Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy, who does Brendan Allen fight next? Nobody knows this shit like you, dude. Maybe I can goad you into this after match talk here. Talking about Brendan Allen future opponents. Now, I just went through the rankings. Dude, other than Dricus, Israel, and even Strickland. No, he's fighting Dricus. So look, all these fighters need a dance partner. Dog Lover, the Reaper, the Crystal King, Sloth, Palo Goat, your boy the Bull, Rat Lip, and the Joker. None of them have a dance partner. Allen's going to fight one of them. Who do you think it's going to be? Who do you want it to be? Who should it be? All that shit. What do you think, Jackie Boy? Talk to me. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I picked Allen. I bet Craig, but that's why I picked Allen, dude. If Allen was better, Craig would have beaten him. But because he's kind of like a Minifield, Walker, Khalil Roundtree level, that's why he beat him. Because that's who Paul Craig loses to. If it's like a top 5, like I just need a fight, I need to take a fight, I'll beat Paul Craig. No, he'll beat them. Okay. Now I don't hate it. I don't hate that take. But dude, I was looking at it. Jack, what do you think about this? Or what do you think about this take? I don't think he beats anybody in the top 10 except for maybe Hermanson, Sloth, maybe, and Strickland's actually a good shout, but Strickland already knocked him out. So like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Do we have the rematch? The Allen Strickland rematch with Chris Curtis's fucking dream, Chris Curtis's fantasy, where for the belt, where he's like fucking rabidly cheering on Strickland, beating Allen's ass again. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, he's good. He's a good fighter, but I just don't think he beats many other people above where Paul Craig is. Anyway, that is your UFC 82, UFC Vegas 82, rather. That's the recap for Vegas 82, what I'm trying to say. All in all, the car was pretty sick. I did pretty well with the predictions and the betting. It was a winning night for me. Jekka. Let's fucking go. Your boy kind of turned into the Jekka whisperer too now. Don't look now, but your boy is 2-0, both backing and fading Jekka. So what up? Your boy B Duncan whispering, Jekka whispering. I'm falling off with the Ige whispering, man. The Ige whisperer done fell off, but so in conclusion, pretty good with the predictions. Needed that, bounced me back to 62.7. Trying to can I just get to fucking 63, man? I was cruising last year. I was at 63% for so fucking long, and God, the beginning of this year, I just fell off, dude. Just real shitty predictions at the beginning of this year. But yeah, it was a profitable night with the gambling. And don't look now, but your boy back to double-digit units of profit. Trying to close out the year strong. Getting back on track. Keeping on track. Ooh, that's a cold photo, dude. That is a cold ass photo. Alexander staring off in the shadow realm. Herb grabbing Jack off him. Oh yeah, to be clear, now I'll take Allen all day. I don't know whether it's decision or finish, but if they make that, oh yeah, I'm on Allen all day. General taking notes. So that was Vegas 82, man. I had a pretty good event. Good picks, good bets. Want to continue that though. Need that moment. Need to carry this momentum. I've had the bets, profit, getting my prediction ratio back on track on Tapology. That is the trend that needs to continue. Need to ride that wave until at least the end of 2023. Fuck it, no, into 2024. Goddamn me. That's right, boys. We're gonna be Duncan whispering. We're gonna be fucking Jekka whispering. I done fell off with the Ige whispering, dude. I can't claim that no more. But yeah, dude, we're gonna get back on track. Boys taking notes. Yeah, I like to take notes myself. All right, boys. Well, that is the 282 recap. I got to hit the head real quick. But when I get back, I'm going to give you my thoughts on the Mecca to say about week 3 of the Mecca. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. I'm going to hit the head real quick, and then we're going to talk week 3 of ARC's Mecca. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back. I'll BRB. Nice. Sometimes it pays to play it safe, Jackie boy. So I was saying, yeah, it's sexy to hit them underdogs, but sometimes playing it safe is ends up being the way to go. All right, boys. Y'all ready for this shit? Y'all ready to get down to the nitty gritty? You want to talk some shit? Do y'all want to get down to the shit talking for real, dude? Here in just a minute, boys. We are going to fucking dish on Mecca. Here in a minute, your old bud is going to give you his thoughts on week 3, season 11 of Mr. Arkansas's Mecca. And if I can clear this godforsaken slide, I'm going to repack the bubbler. Shout out to the 4 people in the building. Smash the like button. Tell everyone you know. Let's get 10 people in here. Oh, fuck, dude. Soft Serve Sherb is providing the medical relief today. So get a bowl packed, get you some popcorn, crack open a cold one, because we're going to talk a little Mecca, boys. We are going to talk Arcs Mecca here in just a short. Well, well, it's the big show. What up? What up, boy? He says, I'll listen. Tight. What up, BSP? What are you doing? Yes, for sure, dude. Yes, indeed. God, my computer's so fucking slow. Jesus Christ. Saying, what up, Jack? Dude, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about we can talk about that here in a minute. For sure, dude. But yeah, I was talking about that. I was putting that over on the last stream. Good shit, man. Nice. Nice, dude. Well, yeah, if you got them deer woods today, best of luck. So, as y'all know, which avatar should I have for this? Dude, I had a real tough time picking between these Jekka avatars. That one's just so cold though, dude. Like Alexander is somewhere else. Jekka is like looming over him, and Dean just grabs him. So, yeah, man, we about to talk Mecca. I have several things that I want to say, but I kind of broke them down into I have like 5 main points that I want to hit. Tell you what, I'm gonna fucking hit this lighter in the face if it doesn't fucking light. So here in just a second, we're getting into it. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're on the road to 500, boys. If I hit 500, I'm pretty sure that I'm eligible for a YouTube partnership. Now, I went and looked at the eligibility requirements, and I'm pretty sure that's the only one I'm missing. My watch hours are there, and the other, I can't remember what the other thing is, but that's the only thing that's missing is the subscriptions. So anyone that you know that might be interested in something like this, I mean, I definitely have more of a radio show, but some of the people that listen to this show, that's what they do. They're just at work, they put the show on, you listen to it. Hour or 2 podcast style show, get you through the day. Anyways, I'm on the road to 500. I hit 500, and I'm pretty sure I'm eligible for partnership. So that's my ultimate goal, man. Get a super chat up, start getting some donations. And I'm going to make if I hit that, I'm going to make something with that. Either have some kind of special thing. And when I get to that, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. But I might commission Big Show or somebody to make me like a special like overlay, because I've seen other people do this on shows before, where like they get a donation and there's like a thing, like some fucking streamers go off or something like that, some kind of special sound effect or some shit. I'll make some kind of like little thing with it. But that's my goal, man. Get this channel to 500, finally get monetized, and see what's up. Anyways, yep, just got through talking UFC Vegas 82. I'm about to give you my reactions to week 3 of the Mecca, so stay tuned, because I definitely got some stuff to say. Hell yeah. Yep. Like I said, I can't use it yet. But dude, if I get to that point, I'll definitely hit you up, and I'll gladly pay you to make me a sweet overlay with a fucking little donation, like banner, streamer, or some shit. Fucking fireworks go off or some shit like that. But let's talk Mecca. Let's fucking talk Mecca. Let me get these fucking banners ready, dude. It's time to talk Mecca. Saturday night. Sorry, let me get this up. Hold on, let me get so I'm gonna make another banner here. I need to see if this the name of that channel is okay. It is capital. All right. All right, man. I'm about to react to week 3, season 11 of Mr. Arkansas's Mecca, Ark the Rabid Dog, a man known by many names. This is it's the same channel, but this is the new branding. This is the new name of the channel as it stands right now. So this is not a recap. If you want to recap, or if you want to know what happened as it happened, check out that channel, subscribe to it, go watch the last stream, give it a view and a like, and check it out. What I'm about to do right now is give you my reaction to it. I'm going to give you my 2 cents on what happens. I am in the Mecca this season, so I'm going to tell you what I thought about what happened and just give you my thoughts in general. But it is not a full comprehensive recap. If you want that, check out Ark's channel, subscribe to it. It's called Rabidity, and you can get the proper recap. So, week 3. Several things I want to say, and it's like 5 main points. All right. All right. Several things I want to say. 5 main points. First point. This is not really a hot take. This has been true for 11 seasons now. This has never changed, and my thoughts on this have never changed. So the first point, first and foremost, season 11 is fucking crazy, and the Mecca still fucking rocks. Like, Saturday night was a crazy one for me, but the Mecca is still just as awesome as it ever was. And Ark is a great host. Like, all the crazy shit that goes on, all the like twists and the changes and stuff that happens during the streams themselves, he does a great job of hosting it and playing it up and, you know, basically carrying the Mecca through all the craziness. So that's the first point. Second point, dude, Saturday night was probably one of the most frustrating nights for me in the Mecca. I was so fucking pissed. I was furious. So let me just apologize if anything I said in the chat came off the wrong way, or it seemed like I was trying to like shit on the Mecca or Ark directed towards Cabbage. That kind of stuff, like, that's going to happen. So, like, but I get like the way it could have sounded. I understand why Ark was like, because I almost drew the ire of the rabid dog and got myself fired. But I just want to make it clear that like I wasn't shitting on the Mecca. I wasn't shitting on Ark. He's doing a great job hosting it. And if I had been a casual observer, it probably would have been like, whoa, dude, this is insane. Like, this dude is about to like bribe his way out of an elimination. But as a player at the time, and being someone that does not like Cabbage whatsoever, oh my God, was I fucking furious. Excuse me. I was furious. So yeah, like, I was pissed. I was furious at Cabbage, but yeah, that wasn't, I'm sorry if that came out the wrong way. So that's point two. That, like, and that's what he did, dude. Cabbage attempted to bribe the Mecca contestants to save himself from elimination. Dude, I cannot put into words how fucking pissed off I was. Dude, the thought of this weaselly motherfucker, like, getting back in the... Dude, think about this. Think if he... And to his credit, like, fair play, because it almost fucking worked. He almost pulled it off. That scurrying rat motherfucker almost bribed his way out of it. And I mean, that's what he did. He was up for elimination, and he's like backed into the corner, and he's like, well, what if I donate money? What if I'll donate $50? And so Ark's like, all right, well, he's like, would that change anybody's mind? And like, he's asking, a lot of people in the chat are like, no. He's like, well, let me get Jimmy in here. You know, Jimmy goes in there. Jimmy's basically like, no. But like, dude, people flipped their votes. And it wasn't like, it was about as close as it could be without being deadlocked. Dude, if that would have happened, I would have been fucking furious. But it's not like, it doesn't make the Mecca bullshit. It doesn't, like, I wouldn't have been mad at Ark. I would have still just been furious at Cabbage. Like, it's all fair. Like, dude, all fair in the Mecca. That kind of shit just happens. And that, like, adds to the craziness factor. Like, I get that. But, dude, I can't completely separate myself from it as a player and someone that doesn't like Cabbage at all. Like, oh my God, I was a hot little potato. So yeah, I think that what he did was super gay, like so fucking slimy and manipulative. Like that's and that's what I was talking about a couple streams ago. He tried to use money to manipulate the contestants into being like, oh well, it'll sweeten the mecha pot, but that's the little fucking carrot that he's dangling in front of you. That's a chance for him to get back in the mecha. It's like, yeah, of course, if he gets eliminated, then yeah, the mecha pot is sweetened. But what if that motherfucker wins? What if he was to, and it almost happened too. What if he was to get back in the mecha and then win it? Now I know everyone wouldn't be as pissed as me, but nah, man. So like in the moment, I'm like, fuck, dude. There's nothing I can do. So like, dude, I was freaking out. I was like, just fill the fucking vote. Just like, just bribery bullshit. Just fucking dude. I was so fucking pissed. But that's the mecha, dude. That's why it's so fucking crazy. It is just as crazy as it ever was. But yeah, I just want to make it clear. I was not pissed at Ark. I was furious at Cabbage. And nah, man, the mecha is not rigged. It's not unfair. It's just chaotic. And you have to survive the chaos. But Cabbage, no. Fucking such a scumbag move. It's such a desperate little weasel play. And I'm so happy that it didn't work. Because it almost fucking did. Now, point 3. Sorry, my audio cut out. I wanted to wait until I had it again. Yeah, you see it right there. You two little shit turds got luckier than a motherfucker. If y'all had been on any other team, you would have been up for it. Dude, even if you had been on my team, because I'm pretty sure I got second place as far as the score. Y'all got so fucking lucky. But that's part of the mecha too, man. That was the twist that week. So yeah, but just know, never forget that that's why you're still there. I know that I got lucky week 1. I acknowledge that. But y'all better fucking acknowledge how goddamn lucky you were that Moyes carried you motherfuckers by. You better thank Big Moyes. You better thank the owner of the carousel. You better thank Dave Chappelle. That's the only reason you're fucking Duke is out. The thought of those two in the elimination pool on a night where it was that fucking bloody, I don't think both of them would have survived it, dude. I'm gonna just say that right now. I think that if Justin Jr. and Little Orphan Anon were in that elimination pool, one of those motherfuckers is going home. Or my name ain't just my 2 cents. By God. For real. Like, nah. I don't think so. I'm not saying that both of them would be gone, but one of them would be gone. I know, dude. You got to get them in line. You have to physically beat them, boys. I'm just kidding. Yeah. You just better thank Big Moyes. That's all I got to say about that. That's point number 3. What up, Doe Moyes? This is kind of a Captain Obvious thing, but that was a brutal night of mecha cuts. There were 6 eliminations, 5 of them. 80 fucking percent. Did I do that math right? Yeah, 5 times 20. 80. Wait, no. Fuck! What's 100 divided by 6? Whatever 5 of those are. Whatever, dude. Like 85, 86, 80. What? Some fucking 80%, 80 something percent of the eliminations were. That's insane. And it like Ark was described. I can't remember exactly how I described it, but it was like the perfect description because it was like someone just like had that set up. It was like that was like a planned like coup, like an organized hit. It was like an organized hit on Mecha Champions. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who went. I can't remember exactly who eliminated who, but I remember who Moyes eliminated. I I remember who Moyes eliminated, and I remember. Fuck, I'm just trying to remember who got who because it was wild, man. It was like a Highlander team. So Moyes carries those lucky sons of bitches. You win it by like Moyes carried y'all by 5 points over our team. Oh yeah, and by the way, shout out to Jimmy the Drunk and my dude Bro Picks. Nice work, gentlemen. Virtual dap up. Good shit. We got second place, so we were safe. So we didn't get to do any damage, but we got to lord on high and just kind of observe this little coliseum going on down below us. While Moyes and these lucky little fucks get to just like chop these former champions' head off. Dude, it was like something out of Gladiator, man. It was a crazy night of eliminations. Yeah, thankful that dude. That's another thing that's crazy. That was another reason that was frustrating is because like, and this is just the nature of the mecha. I was going into that thinking, okay, I got a super high score. I might be Highlander, maybe, I don't know. I wasn't 100% sure of that, but it's like I got a super high score. If it's a team thing, like our team's gonna kill it. If it's our group versus each other, I'm in a pretty good spot. So I thought I was gonna go in there and do some damage, but it's like, no, even with that super high score, all it did was keep me safe. That's how little you can fuck up. Even when you kill it, sometimes all it does is just keep you from getting eliminated. It's very difficult to excel in the mecha week after week after week after week. And like that, dude, I got 10 picks right and only 3 wrong. It would have been 10-4 in fairness. Because, I mean, in all likelihood, Moto was going to lose. But yeah, 10-3, 650 on Tapology. I was top 500 in the world, and it was still only good enough. You just got to be consistent, man. You got to consistently score high in the mecha to succeed. Yeah, the power of Christ compelled you. Yep. Inshallah, if it's Allah's will. Yep. Moyes was the ultimate Highlander. You 705 scoring son of a bitch, dude. I was pissed at that too. God, I was furious at Cabbage. I was like, God damn it, Moyes. I was pissed at Moyes too. And I will blame Moyes. I hashtag blame Moyes. You know what? God, I could have killed Cabbage and Moyes Saturday night. I'm putting this in the chat. Art started it Saturday night. Hashtag blame Moyes. I'm gonna spread the good word. Ah, fuck, dude. Hashtag blame Moyes. Because of Moyes, Justin Jr. and Little Orphan Anon got to execute Mecha Champions. This is all your fault, Moyes. I blame you 100%. Because, I mean, if you think about it, like, it's clout. I mean, I get it. I'm not even saying it's like bullshit clout. It's like you're getting to put a former champion's head on your mantle. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice little trophy to take home. So like I get it from like a bragging rights kind of what's the right word? I can't even fucking remember what I'm trying to say. But yeah. So I get why they eliminated who they eliminated, but like the fact that it was those two and it wasn't that like it was them, it was that their scores really weren't that high. They weren't shitty scores, but they were all like mid 500s, mid to low 500s. And it's like if they're on any other team, they ain't getting shit and they're like probably up for elimination. And like, I think even if it was me and those two, I don't know if we're getting second place. So it's just like, that's how brutal it is, man. But fucking Moyes knocks it out of the park and carries those two little bastard ass motherfuckers with him. Two of the most annoying people in the whole fucking thing, sans Cabbage's bitch ass. Just like, God damn it, Moyes. God damn. God damn you to hell, Moyes. I'm just playing. That's the Mecca though, dude. That's the shit. So yeah. Subscribe to Rabidity. Tune in not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Get a break this week. It's Thanksgiving week. And next week, next Saturday, we'll resume. Yep. You know this boogie is for real. Man, my voice is good. It's not flat at all. I'm not tone deaf at all. It's great. All right. Now, my last point, my final point. In conclusion, this Mecha season has been insane. Saturday night was fucking brutal. Cabbage is a gay bitch. The Mecha still rocks. And point number 5, I'm gonna win it all, boys. I'm not even gonna steal Justin's line. My Mecha, my time. That's his thing. But I'm gonna win this motherfucker. And I know it's like just like, of course, I would be a Cowboys fan saying this. It's like a Cowboys fan saying, "This year's our year. I know we're gonna do it." Like I get it. I say this every fucking time, but I mean it this time. By God, I'm gonna fucking win it. I'm gonna take the general staking me in this game, and I'm gonna make the goddamn most of it, and I'm gonna win this whole fucking thing. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Shout out to everyone that's still left. It's down to the final 12. If you want to know who the final 12 is, subscribe to Rabidity. Go to that channel. Check it out. Your boy is one of the final 12, though. Know that shit. I am one of the final 12. I will be the final one. There can only be one. May it be 2 cents, the fucking gangly smart mouth. By God. I'm going to win this motherfucker, dude. So, yeah, shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Cabbage, you're a fucking buster. And I'm so glad that your fucking punk ass is eliminated. And yeah. check out the last stream on Ark's channel. It's called Rabidity. And tune in 2 weeks from now. A little less than 2 weeks from now at this point, but not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Oh, and one more thing. One last little thought on the Mecca. I love my power ranking, dude. I got a big up Ark for this. I love that power ranking. It's right there in the middle. I'm power rank number 6, and I love that. Just fly right under the radar. Yeah, it's a respectable ranking, but it's not anything crazy where I have a target on my back, dude. I gotta thank Ark for that. That is the perfect power ranking, dude. I love it. But yeah, man. I will be taking Mecca Gold. I will win the Mecca this season. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Best of luck to everyone because you're going to fucking need it. You're going to need some luck and some magic and just some otherworldly power to beat me this season because I'm fucking taking the whole thing home with me. So yeah, shout out to all you boys. Best of luck. Check out Rabidity. Now, let us talk UFC Austin. Let's talk a little UFC Austin. If anyone wants to come in, Jackie Boy, Big Show, anyone, just let me know and I will send you the link on X. I don't want to drop it in the chat, but if anyone wants to come in, come through, talk a little UFC Austin before I get out of here, let me know. If not, I'm just going to preview this thing for 15, 20 minutes and then get the fuck up out of here. Shut up, dog. Alrighty. UFC Austin. Let's talk about this fight card a little bit. Man, I'm fucking stopped up today, dude. Stopped up, phlegmy. Oh, yeah, dude. Sorry. Forgot you had them Dare Woods. All right. Well, yeah, let's just talk about this a little bit. Let's go through. We'll talk about the main card anyway. Sun's going down. Let me fucking close this shit. Turn the light on. All right, dude. That's more better. Excuse me. All right, 2 weeks. I think it's December 4th is the date. We got UFC Austin. We'll pull up the thing right now so I can tell you the venue. UFC schedule. List of UFC events, scheduled events. The Moody Center. The Moody Center. So this is the University of Austin, the Longhorn Territory. It replaces the Frank Irwin Center. Stands on a former parking lot located immediately south of UT's soccer/track and field venue, Mike A. Myers Stadium. The seating capacity totals over 15,000. So this is basically the University of Texas men's and women's basketball arena. So yeah, big ass venue on the campus of UT. And actually, it's a pretty decent fight card, dude. I can't even really shit on it on paper. On paper, dude, it's kind of a B. Like that, the main card is like, I know who every single one of those fighters are. And I know who, I think I know who 70, like, or not, like 97% of the fighters are on the prelims too. I know Zach Reese and Hidalgo Bellato. Those are the only ones that sound unfamiliar. The other ones, even fucking Jamie Lynn Horth. I know who Eeyore is, the dude with the best post-fight celebrations ever. But yeah, everyone else I'm familiar with except Zach Reese and Hidalgo Bellato are the only fighters I don't know. I know every single other fighter on the prelims and the main cards. Yeah, those are all. If you're a hardcore fan, even fucking Stoltz is a household name at this point. But there's some pretty good fights, dude. I cannot hate on this main card. It's pretty good. I'm intrigued at the very least by all these matchups. There's some good betting spots, it looks like. Yeah, man. So this is a great card to have 2 weeks to take a look at. I feel like there's some nice little spots to bet on. There'll be some nice little underdog picks, hopefully. And I'll pull up the fight odds here in a second. But yeah, man, it's not a bad fight card for a fight night. Hell, fuck yeah, bud. It's going down Austin, Texas. Hook 'em horns. Fuck that shit. It's Woo Pig Suey around here, motherfucker. Nah, but it's going down in Austin. Good fight card. Like, they would have put Miesha Tate and Julia Avila probably on like a pay-per-view opener a year or two. Oh, not a year or two, but 5 years ago. Yeah, like this is, a decent card as far as matchups and depth to it or whatever. Give it like a B on paper. So let's just talk about the main card though. Khalil Roundtree versus Azamat. The striking's really interesting, man. Khalil is such a tough fighter for me to read. He is a dude that I need someone to whisper in my ear. I need the Khalil. Who's the Khalil Roundtree whisperer around these parts? Because I need to have a word or two with him. I cannot pick a fucking Khalil Roundtree fight correctly to save my fucking life. Help! Because you would think, oh, well, Khalil's a better kickboxer. Azamat hits really fucking hard, but Khalil should be able to win that on the feet. But then if I pick Khalil, he'll get fucking blitzed or ragdolled. I think Azamat is probably the more well-rounded fighter. Khalil's way more experienced. That's a tough fight to pick, dude. That is a real tough fight to pick. So I need to holler at whoever the Khalil Roundtree whisperer is, and I need to find out what I need a good word. Time for that good word in my ear. But that's a tough one to start off the main card. Puna versus Dustin. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think that's Puna's fight to lose. I'm probably going to be on Puna. Might take Puna by knockout. I think Stoltz, I don't see how Stoltz was still in the UFC. I think he's a total jobber. Puna's kind of a jobber too, but I just think he, like, how is this motherfucker still there? He's 1-5, dude. His only win is Dwight Grant. Like, it's got to be the Joe Pyfer thing, right? Pyfer gets like a weird injury and he has that win on his record. That's so fluky. Is that why? That has to be why, dude. Any other if he didn't have that win on his record, that UFC record gets him cut. Did Dwight Grant really save his job? That's crazy, dude. They must really be down bad for people like spots to fill. I think this is Puna's fight to lose, and I think he probably knocks him out. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I'll bet it or not. Brady and Gastelum. I hate to agree with that little fuckface kid, but yeah, it's KG all day. I think Brady, like, watch Gastelum get ragdolled and subbed by Brady, though. I don't know if I'm going to bet that, but I got to pick Kelvin. Dude, if you're getting knocked out by Belal Muhammad, Kelvin's going to fuck you up. He hits so much harder than Belal, and he's just a crispier boxer. Brady, Kelvin is a knucklehead, though. So I don't know, man. I'm not going to bet that, but yeah, I got to go Kelvin. Font and Davison Figueiredo is, that's a sick fight, dude. That is a dope fight. Man, dude, I don't even know there. Hooker and Bobby Green's a good one. Man, that's a tough pick too, dude. With the tear Bobby Green's been on. Oh, man, that's a tough one. Arman Tsarukyan all fucking day and all day into the next one. And then the next one after that. And then the next one after that. And then the next one after that. I got Arman Tsarukyan all day. That's pretty much how I feel about the main card. The rest of them, I will look over, peruse, study, meditate on, and then see what my instincts tell me. Shit like it. But that's kind of my thoughts on the main card. Roundtree and Azamat, I'm gonna need a whisper. I'm gonna need some kind of sage-like wisdom on that because me and Khalil Roundtree fights do not mix, dude. It's oil and water. Puna and Dustin, I like Puna. I really like KG. Davison and Rob Font's a tough one. I'm gonna have to fucking marinate on that, as well as Hooker and Green. But yeah, Arman Tsarukyan all day, all fucking day. What y'all think? 3 people. Noah, Lobby, and then whoever else is lurking. Nothing. All right. Cool. See ya. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna repack this thing. Good fight night card though, dude. Pretty good card on paper. Got to give it a B. Actually, looking forward to breaking down these fights and taping the ones I need to. It's not going to be much tape. I'm basically just going to be taping the opponents of the other dudes I rate. I'll be taping that fucking Hidalgo Bellato and the other fucking Reese, Nick Reese, Zach Reese, Kyle Reese, some fucking shit. Whoever the fuck that was. Reeves or whatever the fuck that dude's name was. Him. The dude's probably going to get beat, but I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm hoping that Tsarukyan isn't too big of a favorite because people, I don't think he's going to get to be too big of a favorite because if he does, man, dude, there are some Beneil Dariush lovers around this motherfucker, dude. I don't know what it is. People love them some fucking Benny Dariush. So I'm kind of hoping that Tsarukyan is going to be a playable money line because I am on Arman Tsarukyan like a mug. I'm sorry, man. I think Benny has hit his ceiling, and I don't think Arman Tsarukyan has. I'm just going to put it like that. Benny has a high ceiling, but I think he doesn't hit it. And I think that Tsarukyan is going to break on through to the other side. He's going to break on to the next level, and I think he's just going to be a little bit faster. You know, the more youthful scrambler. And I know Benny's really high level grappler, got a lot of experience. He's strong. He can win this fight. So I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be a reasonable money line. Matter of fact, let me look at that right now. Take another toke or two. Look at this real quick. Look at these money lines. God damn it. Best fight odds. Zach Reese, that's his fucking name. Now, see, that's very reasonable, sir. I like that, dude. Tsarukyan's like, oh, yeah, that is oh my God. Very, very parlayable money line for Tsarukyan. Davison as an underdog at bantamweight where he's not his weight drained. Oh, yeah. Now that is, I don't know if that's going to be a Mecca pick, but that is a bet. I will be betting on Davison Figueiredo. You can bet on that bet getting bet because I'm going to do it. Nah, dude. Nah. I don't know if it'll be a pick. I might hedge that, but for a bet, a former champion against the dude whose chin is starting to not look that awesome, and not Davison not killing himself and being a little healthier. Oh, dude, I think he might mash the gas and get Fawn up out of there, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna bet that shit though. Davison is a dog. Goddamn right. Kelvin is a slight gray. Bobby Gray. Bobby Green's a gray. Holy shit. Khalil's a dog. Oh my God, for this baby. Dude, the dogs seem like they might be barking, boys. I don't even know. I think a lot of people are going to get on Selecki. I think Jakar Close is going to crush him. Man. Dude, people are going to be on Guida too. I'm tempted, but I think that's a trap, dude. I think Guida's a trap. I think Silva's going to knock his block off. Why? Dude, I'm not going to. Clay has both made me money and lost me money in the last 2 years. So I'm kind of I might need some whispering on that too, because my first instinct tells me that Silva KOs him. But, sometimes I'm wrong. Like, not that often. I'm usually right and just sick. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm not super confident with that. But yeah. Those are some nice money lines. I might need to get on some of those. But yeah, that's what I think. Don't overthink it. Silva via Gilly round 1. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Silva. So I'm probably just going to stay away from that. Betting it would have been Clay or pass, but yeah. First instinct was Silva. I'm going to stick with Silva. So, as a couple of y'all know, one of my wife's really good friends got her this birthday present. It's like a monthly subscription to this shit Daily High Club. And each month they give you like this package. And each one has like a little bubbler and a rolling tray and papers and shit like that. But each one has a different theme, right? Each box. So there's been a dinosaur one. So there's this little T-Rex looking bubbler. Then the next one was a like 20s gangster mobster one. And of course I fucking, God damn it, I broke that one. I fucking kicked myself, dude. I must have repressed that. I can't remember if I told y'all that or not. I broke Cagney. Just, God damn it, RIP, dude. But my point is, I got the newest box was like Day of the Dead / Sugar Skull themed, whatever. So this bubbler is like it's a glow in the dark like Sugar Skull one. It's pretty dope. It like fits I mean, I got a pretty big hand, but it fits perfectly in my hand. And it's like it would probably be more betterer for like a dab rig, but it works nice as like a little house bubbler too. So yeah, cheers. But yeah, I'm liking this card, dude, for betting and for yeah, some predict, dude. I'm gonna fucking let's keep rolling with this shit, dude. We'll be on a couple of these dogs for sure. Bet your ass on that. What do you think, Big Moys? Tell me all of your picks right now. And everyone that's listening, write them down. And we'll strategize off it. Everyone that's in the Mecca that's listening right now, tell me all of your picks. Because I just told you mine, so to not tell me is fucked up. No, I'm just playing, man. But yeah, I need to do a little more research and development into my brain thinking for that prelim. And yeah, a couple of tough picks, man. That Khalil Azamat pick is tough, as well as Hooker and Bobby Green. That's a tough one, man. That is a real tough one. Now, it's another one where it's like, maybe I bet Green and pick Hooker. I mean, that's close to a 50-50, man. I'm kind of just like whoever the dog is kind of deal. But yeah, as far as a pick, damn it. I don't know. I don't know, Moys. I don't know. I need some whispering though, man. I need some fucking Khalil Roundtree whispering. I need some fucking Clay Guida whispering too. No, wait, I already decided on that. I just need Khalil Roundtree whispering. That's the one on the main event. Like I think I kind of know who I'm going to pick for the main card now, but that one is difficult. And it's purely because of Khalil. He's such a Jekyll and Hyde fighter. For some reason, he's difficult for me to cap because, well, I know the reason. Because he's not, you can't look at tape on him and be like, oh, he's going to fight like this in this next fight. A lot of fighters you can look at and be like, oh, you can start to pick up patterns in certain stylistic matchups. Like, oh, against this type of fighter, he usually has success because of blah, 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 blah. But Khalil, it's like on paper, he loses matchups that he should win stylistically. Like, stylistically, he should have crushed Marcin Prashniak. But he just fucking stood there. And if Azamat grapples, I mean, he's going to get whooped. But on the feet, man, if Khalil, like, I could see him knocking Azamat out, dude. I'm coming, sweetie. No. So, yeah, man, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Khalil can win this fight. Like, what Khalil am I going to get? I guess that's always the rub with him. But I mean, it's still the rub in this one. But yeah, I need whoever the Roundtree Whisperer is, you let me know so I can ask him. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, boys. Done said all I need to say. And yeah, Thanksgiving week. Hope everyone has a good Thanksgiving. Got a little break from UFC, break from the Mecca. And yeah, basically be back from everything. Now, on Wednesday, if you want to talk movies, come back here. Probably be at 4. I need to get with Aaron and confirm that. But yeah, if you like talking movies, man, Wednesday, myself, Aaron the dog, will be back with the Cosmic Countdown. And we are into the top 3/4 of that countdown. It's been a real good time. So yeah, Wednesday for that. And then I will not be back. I guess I'll probably stream next Monday and pick back up. I'll have done more tape study and shit for the prelims for UFC Austin. We can talk more about this card and yeah, gear up for this card for real. So yeah, that's probably my schedule. Wednesday for movies, and then back next Monday for more UFC Austin talk. This going. I hope that y'all have a good holiday. Stay safe. If you get to drinking, by God, just fucking stay home or call an Uber. Don't drive, man. Not saying don't drink. Don't fucking drive, though, dude, please. But have fun, man. A lot of people got family in town this week. Have fun with the fam bam. Be safe. Have a good time. How about them Cowboys, dude? How about them Hogs? Finally got something to cheer about with the Razorbacks. Jesus. Cowboys beat the fucking Christ out of the Panthers. Had Cooper Rush in halfway through the fourth quarter. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. But yeah, boys, not a bad stream. Not a ton of people in here, but definitely some good feedback and good chilling with the boys. Best of luck to y'all with your UFC Austin tape study and all that shit. And hope y'all have a good Thanksgiving. Like I said, Turkey Day is Thursday. It's going to be very low-key for me and the missus this year. I don't think we're going to do anything. I think we're just going to fucking stay here. But anyways, hope y'all have a good one. And I will be back Wednesday on this channel. If you want to talk movies, if you like talking film, come back here Wednesday afternoon. Myself and Aaron the dog will be continuing the Cosmic Countdown, where we count down our top 100 favorite movies. So shout out to Aaron and everyone that has been supporting that. We'll be back Wednesday for that, and then we'll figure it out for the week afterwards. Shout out to all the boys at Pub. Big Show was in here earlier. Best of luck, Bubba. Hope you get you one or get you another one. We've been putting them down this season. But shout out to him. The Pub Sports Radio MMA Locker Room Talk podcast will resume next week as well. That will drop on Thursday, so check that out wherever you can listen to podcasts. That is the MMA Locker Room Talk podcast. That is Pub Sports Radio's podcast that I have been fortunate enough to become a full-time member of. It's been awesome shooting the shit with the boys, building parlays, and playing flags and shit, dude. Fucking damn, it was of course I nail a parlay. Well, no, actually no. That was I keep getting confused because all the breaks and shit. Yeah, actually they hit the last parlay I did, so looking to continue that on next week's episode. So shout out to all them, Mills, Big Show, all the boys at Pub. It was a good time. I didn't get the fucking contest victory again, but it is what it is, dude. Yeah, shout out to the Dome, man. The best group chat in the world. Dome was up in here strong, so appreciate it, boys. Appreciate all the constant support. This past Saturday was a wild fucking mecca. I lost my shit, so I'm glad I didn't get fired. Shout out to Ark. Shout out to you boys. Your boy is one of the final 12 though, and I'm gonna win the fucking Mecca. Your boy's gonna win Mecca season 11. So yeah, best of luck to the rest. You're gonna fucking need it. But that's it for me, boys. I'll be back Wednesday here with Aaron, and then Monday to get geared up again for UFC Austin. So I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Appreciate all the support. Smash the fucking like button before you get out of here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We are on the road to 500, gentlemen. And I appreciate all the love and support that y'all showing along the way. All right, that's it for me. I'm getting out of here. Hope y'all have a good one. Just my 2 cents. Catch you on the next one. Peace.